Hi guys, so you joined me on the midweek open here and I've drawn peg 9 on Willows. Lovely peg. I was actually on this peg at weekend. Didn't manage to get a video done though because it was raining all day, but did win my section with £15 on one at league matches, so it was a good start, bit of confidence coming back. Weather's not changed too much since then either, so hopefully I'll have a similar match. Gives you a good starting point. I've been on it before, so couple of minutes left now. Just go finish getting little bits ready and I'll join you on box. See you soon. Just come back to the car and look what I found in the car. Bit of a shock. Got a little friend. Little Robin. Look at him. Little Robin. What a way to start the day. Shit all over the car. Just have a quick look at peg. So we are on a little bit of a point here. I've got the island over to the left, shallow water, and then it gets deeper in front of me towards the right. It's down there. Lovely peg though. So I start at match now, and I caught most of my fish in that deeper water to the right hand side at the weekend, so like I said, weather's not changed too much. Oh, it's got a little bit warmer. I might catch a few more to my island, but it's one of them where I'm going to concentrate most of my fishing in that deeper water to start with. So I'm going to feed quite a few lines to start. So I normally feed a couple anyway, but I'm going to feed at least 2 to my right, 1 in front to island and short. So that's that one in there. Bring that back and refill my pot. So that's that pot refilled. Some dark F1 and fatches in there, just some dead maggot, bit of pinky. I'm going to put this one even further to the right. So slightly different depth, which I don't always like. I like to find the same depth, but it's just a bit hard to do that on this peg. So I'll just have to suck it up and set more rigs up, simple as that. So if it comes out of my pot, there we go. So that's some bait in that line. Sit back. I'm going to feed some straight in front of me, so it's shallower here, but not as shallow as what it is to the left. Just going to put some bait there. I'm going to flick maggots over all these lines, so I'll probably go through a few maggots today, just because I've got a lot of lines on go. But I can afford to have them with, obviously, the amount of water I've got in front of me. That was a big lad, that. I'm just going to drop a nugget in at 30 metres, a bit further to the left. So this is actually the same depth as my short line, so not why waste a rig when I can get a couple more lines out of it. So not a lot of bait here, just a little nugget and some maggots. So I'll pop that in there. And last but not least, I've got a couple of short lines, so these are on a top kitten free. So this one's just ground bait of maggots again off to the right, so just where it starts to get deeper. There we go. And this one will go straight in front. Top getting free again, bit of bait there. There we are, ready to start. And then I'm just going to flick maggots and all my lines. Some to the island as well. We've just started the match now and I'm shipping out. I'm going to start on these 30-metre line in the deepest water. One that I fed right at the beginning. So I just shipped out here, flicked my rigging, flick some maggots over the top. Took a while to get them going at the weekend, so I don't think it'll be good to start with. I think it'll take a little while to get bites. But I'm just going to flick my maggots on my lines and just keep laying that rigging. Keep an eye on what everyone else is doing as well, so I know if a few fish start getting caught that I may either doing something wrong or B, just got to wait a little bit longer. But as you can see, I'm just constantly flicking maggots on all my lines, so a few over my pole tip, fire a few to the left, a few short, keep drip feeding them in. Not loads, literally just a pinch. Slight indication there. Good sign to start with. Some maggots on that short line. It's not too bad if you miss a bite, you can literally just lay your rig back in and you're refishing again. So. There we go, slight little indication there. Feels like a small fish, but it's a good start. Bring him in, take my time. There we go. He's a little one as well, but it's always nice to get that first fishing net. Put another maggot on, ship back out, do exactly the same. So I just laid that rigging again, over at the same spot. And I'm going to have to be careful because I know that sun comes round, and obviously I don't want just to have one line on go, because once that's in your eyes you can't see a thing. It goes really bright, so I've got to fish either, oh there we go, another bite, another fish. So I've got to fish either left or right of that sun, but for now it's on my left hand side, so I'll keep to my right, just plodding away, getting an odd bite, so it's a nice start. A little bit bigger this one. Oh, maybe I should have just netted it. We've got him there. Nice little chunky roach. I'll treat them to a fresh maggot this time. Nice big juicy ones. That's what they seem to like. So, get back out there, lay my rig in, repeat the process. Yeah, it's important not to forget my other lines, even if obviously I'm catching down one. I want to give myself places to go. I know there's a few fish here, I'm getting odd indication, obviously caught a couple, just missed a bite then. Feed a few maggots short. Got my float dotted right down as well, so any slight indications or bites I see, there we go, another one on. it stays like this, I'll be an happy girl. That one's come off. Can't land them all though. On to the next one. Hope that doesn't happen again. So I'm just going to have a look up this left hand side now. That sun's pretty warm. Been loose feeding maggots just up to the corner of this island. So I'll see what's there. The other line died a little bit. Still flicking maggots on it. But don't seem... Oh, had an indication there straight away. Doesn't seem the sort of fish that were on it at the weekend, but obviously it's been a couple of days, it'll move. So I'm just going to have a look up here. Oh, there we go. That didn't take long. Oh, I think he dropped off. I think he was a little one. It's good early sign though if there's a... I'm getting an odd bite up there. You can see that sun's moved round now, so I can't really fish straight in front of me at the minute. So it's either got to be to my right or up to this island. It's blind you if you try fishing in it. Can't see your float, so it's a bit pointless. Just keep laying this rig in. Give it a few minutes. If I haven't had out, then I'll move back onto my other lines. I can get bites, so it's not an issue. Just looking for a bigger stamp at the moment. There we go. Don't seem a very big one again, but it's nice to get them in. Just take my time with it. There we go, a little one. Better than no. We'll take him. Ship back out and try again, see if there's any bigger ones there. So, there's definitely some fish there though, because I'm getting indications. Obviously odd bite. There's flicking maggots over the top. Oh, there we go. Feels like a bit of a better fish this. When I struck into it, it didn't move as much. Let's take my time, bring him in. Feel a bad one though. Yeah, I've had 8 ounce, and I've got one there about 6 ounce, maybe 8 ounce. I'm not sure. So what you want there? 8 ounce and 6 ounce. Another pound, so I've got £6 now. Alright then. If I get a few more that size will be alright. I do tend to catch odd bigger ones up to these islands for some reason. Not that I've ever drawn this peg and cork to it, but I know now weather's a bit warmer. Obviously I didn't catch much here at weekend, but I had an indication there. But I knew they do catch, obviously, to it. You've just got to see what weather's like. I caught all mine in deeper water, but that sun's obviously spurred them on to move to shallows. There we go, that's another one. Feels alright again. Quite nice fishing up there. Quite like it against the island in that shallow water. There we go. The one in there. I'm gonna ship back out. Exactly the same. Just flicking, not even flicking loads over the top to be honest, just keeping them going through water. Making sure that I missed that one. Forgetting the line where the ducks are sat. It's quite a good gauge. I know that all my maggots are going in the right spot because ducks are sat there waiting for them. I might have to even bring the shallow rig out if I keep missing this many bites up here. Some better fish though, so it's quite nice. Well, obviously a bit odd, smaller one mixed in with them, but we'll see. I can't see loads going on. I know Yanni's catching. He's to my right. I can just see him. He's catching a few fish. But apart from that, I don't think much else is being caught, to be honest. I don't feel too bad this one. Swinging him. Oh. Just that awkward size. Not quite big enough for a net, but swinging when he needs to keep net. We got him in though, so that's all that matters. It's going quite well up here, to be fair. I'm quite enjoying it. Gonna lay that rig in and hold on to it. And that float's just about settled. Nah, must have literally just hit bottom, that one. Just holding on to my maggot so it falls really slow. Literally just touched bottom. Little decomp float and a fish on it. Seems a bit better, does this one as well. Spell of fish. I'll stay catching like this, I'll do alright. I don't think it will, but make most of it while it is. Pulling back a little bit. Come on, fishy. There we go. Nice chunky roach. They're nice when they're this size, aren't they? Look at that. I'm just going to have a quick look shot now. Sort of died a little bit to the island. Stamper fish got smaller and had to wait longer, so just going to give it a rest. I'll keep flicking maggots up there though. I've been firing maggots on these short lines throughout the day. So it's just see if there's out here. Might get some big fish, might get some little fish, might get nothing. Just got to see. There we go. It's a good early sign. Not massive, but not a bad fish. Go back out and give it another go. Flip my rig in. And just loose feeding them maggots. Still in that deeper water. Might have to go back on there at some point, you never know. Them ducks haven't moved at all day, they've literally just sat there. I did catch one at one point, but can't be helped, just let go. Tangle my rig, that's that one out of the way. So I've only got one line in deep water now, not two. Lay this rig back in. Not solid on this short line, but it's just giving me a chance for them up to Ireland to come back, and I'm hoping I can have a good run on there later on. Get the confidence back and just keep feeding these. I'm hoping I might catch another one on it. Oh, there we go. Not massive here, but I'm putting fishing nets, so we're doing alright. No, Yanni on peg 6, he's still catching pretty well, to be honest. I haven't seen anyone else catching, but I know he's getting some decent fish. Don't know what other lakes are doing, I haven't heard out, to be honest. Don't think there'll be mega weights today, but you just never know where winner's going to come from on these matches, or what lake it's going to come from, even it changes every week. Might get a lake that does a bit of form for a couple of weeks, but it soon changes. Early on you want to be on alders. This time of year, Willows is usually alright, oaks and firs are alright, and alders is not the one to be on. But then literally it can change within a week. You want to be on alders then. There's a lot of fish in there, but if they're shut up shop, they're shut up shop. One of them. Let's have a look at that. Just change me maggot. I'm a bit stretched. See if we can get one more on this line and then I'll move lines. I think it's not solid, but to keep trickling baiting, might get a good run on it later on. Give it another minute or two and then, oh, there we go. It feels such a bad one, to be fair. One of them swingers. I'm just gonna have another look up to this island. Like I say, I've been feeding it, come off of it, and I'm hoping that there's a few there. There we go, straight away. That's what you like when you rest a line and go back on it. It's always a nice sign when you get one first chuck. Like I say, they'll better stamp up to this island, so whenever we can catch them there, I'll look to catch them there. It's fishing right, nice light rigs. Just from that maggot falling through water. And there we go, up the pops. Come on in. Be alright through this side every chuck. Get in. Oh. Ship back out and see if we can catch another. Not putting loads of maggots in, just enough just to keep them, I like to keep them tight and accurate around pole tip. Some falling through water, still feeding me other long lines. Not sure if I'll get on them at any point, but if I do need to, I'm sure they'll be there. Wherever I can catch them here, I'm going to stay catching them here. There we go, that's another one. Put him in slowly. There we go. Look at them, lovely sandfish. They're the ones that we want. Gotta make hay while the sun shines, as they say. Look at that rigging again, maggots over the top. Missed that one, had a little indication on the way down there. Can be a bit hard to hit them sometimes. Sometimes I'll just pull around and they're on, other times just slight indication, but miss it. Just relay your rig back in and carry on. And again. I'll have him next time, hopefully. There we go. I knew he was going to be mine. It's only a little one. Might be a case of literally catch a couple more and leave it to rest again. It's apparent when you go back on it, them big uns are usually there, so as much as I'd rather plug away and fish it out, it's sometimes easier to rest it, let them get the confidence back up, go out and catch a few big uns. That weighing up which is going to give you best weight. It all depends on what's going on around you as well. Like I say, there's not much going on at lake. I know Yanni's caught a few, but apart from that, I think we'll be doing alright. There we go, that's another one. Feel too bad, this one. Been a lovely set of fish that are up here, stamp fish even. That sun's going down a little bit now as well, so it's not too bad. Up you pop. There we go. Here's a nice one. There we go. Put him in the net. I'll get back out now and I'll catch one more for cameras and then that'll be it for today, I reckon. I'll catch up with you at the end. It's quite nice now because it's lighter once the match is finished, so I can generally do my reviews on the bank rather than doing them at home. Not that it makes much difference or all, but it just shows that time's changing. It's quite nice. A bit lighter when I get home sometimes. Let's lay that rig in. Put some maggots over the top. Still feeding them other lines in case I've got a drop on them. I could have a tangle on this rig or hook a carp and it take a lot of rope, so got to give myself some options. A few fish there at the minute, like. So I'm going to hook one more. I will. It won't take me long. There we go. It's like it knew we were waiting. Bring him in, and then I'm going to end it there, I think, once I've got him in. Another lovely fish. Nice one to end it. There you go, guys. I've had a lovely day's fishing as always, and I've had some better stamp fish today. I ended up with £23, 5 ounces, so fished quite well, to be honest, and that's given me enough for second. So not quite the win yet. That little robin didn't do its job quite so well, but I'm happy with second. Yanni's had £27 off peg 6, so he had some decent stamp fish as well. That quiet hour right at the start, which I think's cost me, but lovely day's fishing, better than being at work. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.